The quarterfinal of the Women's Upset Open 2026 has recently just concluded. Let's have a recap of all 4 matches. And once again, the cinema, the madness, the chaos of the Women's French Open continues. Quarterfinal number 1, we've got the Battle of the Ukrainians. Elena Svitolina against Marta Kostic. On paper, both of these ladies in red hot form. You're looking at that matchup thinking, here we go. This is good women's tennis. This is top women's tennis. Svitolina a higher rank, but Kostic winning a tournament prior, coming into the French Open in a quarter, just beat Iga beforehand. Here we go. This is what we want. First set, 6-3. Marta Kostic gets it done. It was really just a battle of whoever breaks first. It seemed to be that as soon as whoever got the first break, it wasn't a mental collapse from the other opponent. It was just more so the other opponent who got the break is just saying, I've got the break, now I'm going to really press. Kostic gets it done 6-3. But Svitolina, top, hard as a rock, never counteract, comes back, a counting blow 2-6. Best of 1 now. Best of 1 set, winner goes to the semi-final. I thought Svitolina was going to do it. I thought, nah, she's just she has ferocity in her game. She'll show her class. But Kostic says, I'm not done. I'm not done. Gets it done. 6-2 in the last. Once she broke Svitolina, that was just a little bit of glimpse of, you could tell she was done. But Kostic really played well. They both played very well. From a scorecard point of view, you're looking at a bit of a not that competitive tennis, but it was a good match. It was very close. But once again, Svitolina, 5 out of 8. Kostic, 6 out of 11. They converted their break points very well. That was all about it. Like I said earlier, they got their break point win and they just went hard. Because they know if they lost their serve, we're looking at a tiebreak or we're looking at a 7-5. Marta Kostic's red hot form continues. Incredible into the semi-finals. Wow, she's playing extraordinary tennis. She's good to watch. Her movement, her power, her precision, her mental. This could be Kostic's tournament to win. This really could be. Congratulations, Marta Kostic, into a semi-final. Sorana Castella versus Mira Andreeva, the number 8 versus number 18. Sorana Castella, her last French Open, her last year in the WTA. Playing good tennis. Mira, already a freak athlete, still a teenager, multiple Masters 1000s, really trying to get that first Grand Slam win. I thought this could be a good match. Castella's playing good tennis. Mira just says, sorry, Sorana. Your days are numbered. The new generation is here and they're here to stay. 6-love in the first. A bagel. I did not, no one expect that. I thought Sorana was really going to show up and compete. She didn't play that bad, but Mira was just all over her. Mira was all over her. 6 for 6 break points. In the second set, all right, Castella, what are we going to do? Mira does not let go of that break at all. Wins the next set, 6-3. A quarterfinal straight sets win. Mira Andreeva into the semi-final. Really good win. Castella, it's a shame. Your last French Open, you did well. Making it to a quarters, have your head held high. As a bloke, you're really attractive. Keep doing what you're doing. The year is still young, halfway through. Keep doing what you're doing. It's been a pleasure as a French Open fan. All the best, Sorana. You've got another 6 months to go. Mira, semi-finals. This could be her tournament. This really could be it. Every person in the semi-finals, I'll say, this could be their tournament. But Mira, really good performance. Maya Hawlinska versus Anna Kalinskaya. Maya Hawlinska, she's done it again. She's done it again. From qualifiers to semis, Maya wins again. What a run. The Polish beats Anna Kalinskaya in straight sets. Good tennis. She's into the semi-final of the French Open, just as we all predicted. Anna Kalinskaya was the favourite. Hawlinska, we're still a little bit, She was in the Challengers not too long ago. Now in the semi-final. First set goes to a tiebreaker. I tell you what though, these ladies... Hawelinska, I believe, first set up 5-2, I believe. Or 4-0. You're thinking first set's done. Kalinskaya gets the next 4 games in a row. We go to a tiebreaker. Kalinskaya gets a mini break. Maya gets a mini break. Similar to the Potapova match. They were both doing what they could to try and lose. But Kalinskaya, at the most important times, would just fumble it. Maya showed class. 7 out of 8 breakpoint wins. But Kalinskaya, 5 out of 11. Whilst Maya played well, we cannot say Anna didn't have her chances. She had her chances. But Kalinskaya gone to Kalinskaya, and some of the most easy bread and butter shots. She's just hitting it out. She's hitting it halfway through the net. If you're a Kalinskaya fan, you're just sitting there thinking, oh, this is yours. This is on your racket. But Hawelinska, her game is beautiful. Her slice game, her drop shots. She doesn't have the most amount of power, but her movement. I feel like I'm watching a bit of a Karolina Muhovar at times. So much technicality. What variation in tennis. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Maya Hawelinska into a semi-final of a Grand Slam. Every time she wins, her face is just like, is this real life? What is happening? And don't worry, we're all saying that too. Anna Kalinskaya, tough loss, but Maya, incredible, into a semi-final. Congratulations, the Maya train continues. Congratulations to Arina Sabalenka, moves on to a semi-final. As you can see, that score, routine. I know. This is literally Sabalenka doing her best Yannick Sinner cosplay. I made a complete separate video about my immediate reaction to Sabalenka losing. Go check it out. But honestly, I can't believe it. With Sinner's loss, his body just collapsed. But with all due respect, you are the #1 women's tennis player in the world. I am going to say it. Arina Sabalenka, for that score, you got to be better than that. You cannot lose from there. You just cannot. 4-1 up in the second, 30 love. Diana Schneider, she played really good tennis. And guess what, guys? I called it. I called it. For those that watched, 2 days ago when I made my video about Schneider beating Keys, I said, Schneider, it all depends on which Diana Schneider rocks up. She can beat Madison Keys and a top 10 player, but lose to a challenger tomorrow. Don't be surprised. At the second set, I'm thinking, yep, here we go. Routine, Sabalenka wins. But my God, Diana plays well. Mentally stays strong. And in the third set, Arina mentally, she's gone. No one ever thought Arina Sabalenka would get bageled. And she does. Even Diana knew. At the point of the third set, she's not playing sensational tennis. She's just saying, all right, Arina, mentally, you're done. You're gone. I'm just going to let you lose the points. And afterwards, Arina Sabalenka even said in the post-match conference, mentally, third set, I was done. I cannot believe it though. This Women's French Open 2026 has been absolute bonkers. And now look at that. One of those 4 ladies are going to be a Grand Slam champion. Besides Mira, the other 3 are just... What? Nah, it's got to be Iga, Rybakina, incredible, crazy. Diana Schneider, congratulations into a semi-finals, this Women's French Open. I've got no words.